So do you also use WooCommerce to sell your online products? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create Mailchimp member for WooCommerce order. So I'm a seller on WooCommerce, and here my objective is that when I'm going to receive new order through WooCommerce, then automatically that customer should be created as a new member in my Mailchimp account as well. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my WooCommerce account with my Mailchimp account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll guide you through the process of integrating WooCommerce with Mailchimp. So this integration will allow you to automatically add customers to your Mailchimp mailing list whenever they make a purchase on your WooCommerce store. So by doing so, you can seamlessly send personalized product recommendations, exclusive offers and updates, enhancing customer engagement and boosting repeat sales. Okay, so as you all know that as an online store owner, I am using WooCommerce and I want to maintain strong relationship with my customers and keep them informed about the new products, promotions and updates. So manually adding each customer to Mailchimp mailing list after they make a purchase can be tedious and prone to errors. So by automating this process so that every WooCommerce order automatically creates or updates a subscriber in my Mailchimp, I can ensure that my customers are promptly included in my marketing campaigns. This automation saves me time, reduces the risk of missing any customers, and helps me deliver timely and relevant content, ultimately enhancing customer engagement and driving repeat business. Okay, so here I've already built an automation where I've connected my WooCommerce account with my Mailchimp account using an automation software. So now firstly here in this video, we are going to see the working of this automation by simply purchasing an order from our WooCommerce store. So here my objective is as soon as I'm going to purchase this product, then automatically using that customer detail, a new subscriber should be created in my Mailchimp account. Okay, so here we are going to make the purchase. So this is the product, and now here I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout, and here I'm going to enter some dummy details and do a test submission. So here for the first name I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as user. Here for the company name I'm going to enter the company name as ABC company. Here for the country I'm going to select the country as India, street address as 123 XYZ. Here for the city I'm going to enter the city as Bhopal, state as Madhya Pradesh, pin code. Here for the phone number I'm going to enter a random phone number, and here for the email address I'm going to enter the email as dummy000@pabblytudes.com. and now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this place order. So here you can see we have successfully placed the order over here. So now let's go and check our Mailchimp account, and here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new subscriber over here with the email as dummy000@pabblytudes.com, first name, last name and the random mobile number. Okay, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this automation. Now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your WooCommerce account with your Mailchimp account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/ina/ in your browsers. And here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 hours every month to explore the software. And if an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Mailchimp member for WooCommerce order. And now here after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen, you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as WooCommerce, as I'm receiving new orders through WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a free plugin for WordPress that lets you turn your website into an online store. So here in my WooCommerce trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new order created. So that whenever I'm going to receive new order through WooCommerce, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my WooCommerce account. And here I've already logged in my WordPress account. And as you all know that WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress. So here I've already installed it. And here in my WooCommerce, I'm going to click on the settings given the left side bar. And here in the settings, I'm going to select advanced option on the top. And here in the advanced, I'm going to scroll a little down. You can see the page setup. Here you can see some options nearby to this page setup. So I'm going to select webhooks from here. And here in the webhooks, I'm going to scroll a little down, and from here I'm going to click on this add webhook given over here. And now here to add the webhook, it is asking me to enter some details. So here I'm going to give the name to my webhook first, that is new order. And then here for the status, I'm going to select active, and then here it is asking me to select the topic. So here for the topic, I'm going to select the topic similar to the trigger event that I've selected in my Pabbly's workflow, that is order created. So I'm going to select that only. And then here it is asking for the delivery URL. So here for this delivery URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my webhook URL. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save webhook given over here. And with this, we have successfully updated a webhook over here. That means we have successfully connected our WooCommerce account with Pabbly Connect. So now here you can see we have captured a response over here, that is webhook ID. That means we have successfully set up a webhook. So now we are going to click on this recapture webhook response, and then I'm going to click on this yes. And now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to place a test order in our WooCommerce store. So for that, let me take you back to my WooCommerce account. And from here, I'm going to click on the stop. And now from here, I'm going to select visit store. Now from store, I'm going to select a particular product. Then I'm going to add to cart. And then I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout. And now here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as demo, last name as user. Here for the company name, I'm going to enter the name as XYZ company. Here for the country, I'm going to select India. And here for the street address, I'm going to enter the address as 123 ABC. Scrolling it down, here for the city, I'm going to enter the city as Bhopal. Here for the state, I'm going to select Madhya Pradesh. Here I'm going to enter the pin code, a random phone number, and the email address as demo000@pabblytools.com. And then I'm going to click on this place order. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully placed a test order over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And now here we have to wait for some seconds to receive a response over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received some details such as the order value and the name. Scrolling until down, here you can see the state, here you can see the pin code, here you can see the last name of the customer, first name, country code, company name, city. Scrolling until down, here you can see the street address. Also you can see the payment URL, payment method. Scrolling until down, and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new order through our WooCommerce, then automatically using the customer details, I want to create a new member in my Mailchimp account as well. So for that, I need to connect my MailChimp account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as MailChimp. So MailChimp is an easy to use email marketing platform that helps businesses of all sizes create and send beautiful email campaigns. So in my MailChimp action step, I'm going to select my action event as add new member with custom fields, so that whenever I'm going to receive new order through WooCommerce, then automatically using the customer details, a new member should be created in my MailChimp account. Okay, so now here to connect my MailChimp with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your MailChimp account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the token and the data center. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my MailChimp account. And from here, I'm going to click on my profile icon given on the top right corner. And from here, I'm going to select profile. And here in the profile, I'm going to select extras given on the top. And from here, I'm going to select API keys. And now here under this API keys, you can see some existing API keys over here. So I'm going to generate a new API key for this automation by simply creating on this create a key button given over here. And then I'm going to give a name to my API key, that is new order. And then I'm going to click on this generate key. And then I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to paste the token. And then here it is asking me for the data center. So here it says enter the data center, example US19, which appears as a subdomain in your MailChimp account URL. So for that, let me take you back to my MailChimp account. And here in the path URL, you can see my data center is US6. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the data center. Now here after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to choose the audience list. So here I need to select the list where I want to create a new member. So here I've created a single list. So here I'm going to select that only, moving forward. And then here it is asking me for the email address. So now here instead of entering the email address manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new order through WooCommerce, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to search for the customer's email address. So this is my customer's email address. Moving forward, here this tags is not a required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. But if you want to add the tag, then you can do it as per your need. And then here it is asking me to select the status of the subscriber. So here I'm going to select the status by clicking on this drop down menu as subscribed over here. And after that, I'm going to scroll a little down. Here, this interest is not required field. So here I'm going to leave it blank. And then here it is asking me for the company, designation, first name, and some other details. So here for the company, I'm going to map the company name. So this is the company name. Moving forward, here this designation is not required field. So here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the first name, I'm going to search for the first name. So this is the customer's first name. Scrolling a little down. Again, this gender is not required field. So here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the last name, I'm going to map the last name. So this is my customer's last name, moving forward. And then here it is asking me for the mobile number and the phone number. So here I'm going to map the mobile number. So let's search for the customer's mobile number. So this is my customer's mobile number. So I'm going to select it, moving forward. Again, these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave them blank. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send as request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new subscriber in our MailChimp account for the new order received through WooCommerce. So now let's move back and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new member or subscriber over here with the email as demo000@pabblytooths.com, first name as demo, last name as user, and a random phone number and the company name. Okay, so with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as WooCommerce and our action as MailChimp. So that whenever we are going to receive new order through WooCommerce, then automatically using the customer details, a new subscriber is going to be created in our MailChimp account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create MailChimp member for WooCommerce order. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.